The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience, LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit.
Chamberlain drives in.
He got pounded.
Jameson with a putback.
Looking at the numbers, he was
throws over
hearing it.
Muma. Open look for three. Haley Muma drains
The
it.
picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I have Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose the game when I've been giving this. Why you see a miracle closer than I'm fearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the top,
Right,
you beat
sets
you
it
half
up.
of my logic.
Time with a flip shot, and that was a thing of beauty.
Lock it up. Gotta get that leg freed up.
Back, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't reject the great match. Better hang up the white flag if you fight back to your nameless. So tell me what the time say. Game time, why they think that they could ever outscore me, LeBron James. Just give me the ball, watch me.
Bolter knocks it down. He's going to come home with it. Nice throw and a good tag.
Oh, he got him.
Doing this for all my life.
Web with it.
You don't want to waste my
Shot
time.
and a goal by the Beavers. Finds the back corner.
Better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They could never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'm a leash for the crowd. Play me down. One man bend. I'ma run it back.
Down that sideline. Oh, there he goes. Into the open 50 and gaining momentum. And the Beavers are going to answer right back after Gerard tied it up. That was Will Allen.
Now they finally get a set block. Oh, and it's a face shoulder.
Oh my, Allison Sawyer, are you kidding me?
If I do fail, I don't have
Catches
none
an
to
arm
lose, so
right
I'ma
into a
go
chin
till I
headlock.
go to a new low. Still
The legs
leaving
worked
in,
in, and there's a
like
break.
I do.
This one driven to left. It's going to drop in. That's going to be a two-run single for Sadie Dine.
When I break it, it's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kind of like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that.
Oh my! Aubrey Chase! Looking. He's going to go deep in the end zone. Got him in. Caught! Touchdown! Marcus Lambert!
Good D.
Shotgun passers. Chamberlain. Oh! Now the 32 seconds. Yetzer fires a three. Kansas.
No one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus.
Got it there.
Doing this for all my life. You don't want to waste my time. If you want to test my grind, better get up next in
Comes to the
line.
middle. And Scholar with a header. And we're tied at
They can
one.
never get
Get
in
the
my
snap
mind.
away.
Please slow
And
it
it's going to be a
down.
Sanders.
I'm on the
Recovered
ground.
by the
I'm
Beavers.
for the crowd.
Touchdown. Touchdown.
Man, bend, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back.
Pushes
You're
it
looking
up.
at a
Albert
champ,
with
I'ma
the
run
shot.
it back.
Got it.
Take the ball into my hands, I'ma
Chamberlain on the day. He'll take a three. He certainly will. Sawyer beats us deep left field. That ball is out of here. A two-run dinger for Allison Sawyer.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Deej Experience LLC Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at Howard Sheen Field, and you have some soccer action down here on the field as you see the captains out there taking care of the preliminary things before the game. Captains out there for the Beavers are number 16, Jonas Anthony, number 24, Levi Merrill, and number 25, Tyler Biondi. And the captains for the visitors, oh, by the way, are the Wattsburg High School Bobcats from Seneca. As the one captain out there is Cameron Beebe. And I can't tell the other gentleman's name because he has his windbreaker on. So once we get that figured out, I'll let you know that as well. But, hey, let's get into our Box It and Lock It pregame show as we get wound up for soccer action here tonight. As I said before, Seneca Bobcats in town taking on your hometown Corry Beavers. And let's get right into our Snap Fitness 3 Steps to Success as the captains are done with their duties, and we'll head to the huddles. Snap Fitness Steps to Success. Get the goalie involved. Let's not just leave him back there hanging out, taking a nap in between the pipes. Let's get him involved. Let's play the ball back to him and utilize maybe some deep kicks from the goalie to set up the offense going down the field. Second step is ball possession. You can't score goals unless you have the ball, so that's a good way to get in front, maintain ball possession. And I think the last step, it kind of says it for itself. Let's be patient. Let's not force the issue. Let's find the open guys, get the ball to them, maintain possession of the ball, and eventually put it in the back of the net. And those are our Snap Fitness 3 Steps to Success as we look for the Beavers to have a good night tonight against the Seneca Bobcats. And a little side note here, Beavers in the home orange jerseys, black shorts. Seneca in the all-white tonight, white jerseys, white shorts with blue letters or numbers. As they look rather spiffy tonight. It'll be rather easy to read all their numbers. That white jersey with the solid blue numbers on there. As I look forward to making the calls here. We got our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game. I'm going with number 20, Gavin Ongley, as senior leadership on the team. Does a nice job at his defensive end. And you don't hear much about him or hear him much on the broadcast because he's always a staple back in the defensive end for the Beavers. Doesn't make very often, makes a mistake. So look for Ongley to have another solid game on the defensive side tonight. And hopefully he sets a few goals up for the Beavers here and lead them to victory. So Ongley, our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game. We have Carmen upstairs doing the announcing for the Piaa announcing here at Howard Sheen Field. As he'll get ready to spit out the J. Gill Plumbing and Heating starting lineups. As it's been a busy week here this week. We had girls soccer on Monday. We had a volleyball game on Tuesday. We did middle school football at Fort LeBoeuf on Wednesday, and it's Thursday, and we have boys soccer here tonight. Also in the East Gym tonight is the girls volleyball team taking on the Pickers from Northeast. And then, of course, on Friday, we have Friday football with the varsity football team traveling out to Fairview this week. So a very busy schedule this week, and there's lots more to come up as the fall sports wind up their seasons. Oh, number 1, Braden George. Number 2, Blake Kibbe. Number 3, Colton Trapp. Number 7, Daxton Callahan. Number 10, Tyler Wetkin. Number 12, Trevor Dean. 14, one of the captains, Cameron Beebe. 19, Aiden Toothman, and I believe he was one of the captains as well, as I see him wearing the captain sleeve. Number 23, or double zeros, is Mike Peterson, the goalkeeper. Number 24 is Lucas Hoffman. And number 27, Brady Seabolt, I'm sorry. And now for your Corry Beavers. Double zeros, Gavin Muncy, our goalkeeper. Number 1, Roman Kafferlin. Number 9, Gavin Kent. Number 10, Apache Swanson. Number 14, Trenton Lobdell. And a captain here, number 16, Jonas Anthony. Number 17, Aiden Gluvna. Number 24, one of the captains, Levi Merrill. Number 25, also a captain, Tyler Biondi. And we also have number 19, Porter Allen. And our spotlight player of the game, number 20, Gavin Ongley. That's your starting lineups brought to us by Jake Hill Plumbing and Heating, as we are ready to get things rolling here. As we see both teams out there in the line, and we will go silent for the anthem. And we are so blessed to have such wonderful students that are gifted with the singing. As all the time when you come to a Corry Athletics events, you never know when you're going to get a nice rendition. And Ava Weatherby with a nice rendition there. As we look forward to doing basketball this winter, as we have the honors choir scheduled for a number of singing events for the anthem, along with Miss Angela Cressley as well, as it's always a fun time for the anthem here in Corry. Looks like the Bobcats of Seneca will be going left to right on the screen, and your hometown Beavers going right to left, as they will take the field here momentarily. We'll get ready for the Fox Family Insurance opening kick, as we are just a few minutes away from getting this one underway. And it looks like Kent will be out there for the Beavers to put foot the ball and get this one underway as we get ready to get things rolling here. On a cool October evening here at Howard Sheen Field. Got 40 minutes up on the clock, and we're underway here as the ball is played back into Levi Merrill. Comes over to Jonas Anthony. He'll play it up the field, as the Bobcats will get a hold of it and bring it back into the Beavers' end. They'll work it to the middle of the field and out into the left wing. Down into the 30-yard line, and they touch it out of bounds. The Beavers will get the throw in on the far side at the 25-yard line. And I believe that is Roman Kafferlin over there putting it back into play for the Beavers. Down the sideline it'll go to about midfield. Seneca will get it there and work it right back into the Beavers' end as they will maintain ball possession and work it slowly into the Beavers' end. Trying to get it in behind the defense and play it back to the middle of the field. Nicely played there by Ongley to the near side. Bobcats get to it, work it into the end zone. Jonas Anthony comes back on defense, trying to get it off of the player there, and the ball will roll in on Muncie, and he'll scoop it up and bring it back out as he takes care of that attack. Plays it high in the air out to the 45. It'll bounce over midfield. Kent plays it into the Seneca end. Seneca will get control of it and work it right back up to the 50 and out of bounds on the far side. Again, Kafferlin with a throw-in on the far side as the Beavers look to mount an attack here. Back into the middle of the field. Seneca will play it back to their defense as the Beavers will try and settle it and move it in. Seneca with it out across the 40 to midfield and over. Beavers steal it away. Jonas Anthony back over to Merrill. They'll play it back to Tyler Biondi as he'll kick it up and try to get it out of the zone. Seneca will get control of it, and they'll settle it at the 50 here and work it back into the Beavers' end. Bobcats being patient with it as they play it back and forth here. They'll work it back across the 50, still with that ball possession to the far side, and can't maintain it inbounds, and the Beavers will get the throw in to about the 40-yard line. Again, Kafferlin scoops up a loose ball and put it back into play. As we come up on 37 minutes to go in the half, still scoreless, just underway here. And the Naps Butcher block first half. And there was a hard tackle. And nothing called by the official as Muncie scoops up the loose ball. And Muncie will just kick it right back out the midfield, and the Bobcats play it right back in. Anthony with it. Comes to the near side, and it's deflected by the Bobcats as they look to maintain possession here inside the 40. Merrill comes up to play on it. Back to the middle of the field. Bobcats will work it back to their defense. Down on the far side, tipped by Apache Swanson and out of bounds, so the Bobcats with the throw-in. As they get it into the 25, Swanson plays it back out to the 40. Back into the middle of the field, unable to maintain good control there. They'll play it back to the defense to reset the play. Kent giving chase. That ricochets off of Gluvna and goes out of bounds at midfield. Seneca with the throw-in on the far side. Seneca will push it into the end zone. And not able to maintain possession as it goes over the end line, and that will give the Beavers a kick from the goal crease. Muncie slides it over to Ongley. It has it deflected in the middle of the field. Merrill plays it to the near side. Lobdell loses control of it, and he'll let Jonas Anthony play it, and it goes over the end line. Last touch by a Bobcat, so the Beavers with another free kick from the goal crease. Muncie will settle it right in the middle of the field. He'll slide it over to Ongley. Ongley plays it into the right wing to Kafferlin. Kafferlin slowly plays it up to the 20-yard line. Bobcats get it at the 25. They'll send it back to the 30. And stolen away by Merrill at the 30. And he'll work his way out across the 40 before the Bobcats work it right back in. Comes all the way to the near side at the 10. Trying to go wide. Crosser coming through. And it goes right in front of the net and through everybody and out the far side. Last touch by the Bobcats. The Beavers with the throw-in deep in their own end. Swanson knocks it down, kicks it back to Kafferlin at the goal line. Bobcats work it off the ball, back to the middle of the field, and the Beavers quickly kick it out of bounds. And that will give Seneca a throw-in right around the 5-yard line. Burlingham to throw in for the Bobcats. As it comes back to the middle of the field to Seabolt. He'll work it back in again here to George. Comes to the near side. That's Dean with it. He'll work his way into the corner, and it's worked out of bounds, giving the Bobcats a throw-in inside the end zone. Dean will give way to Beebe, Cameron Beebe, with the throw-in. All the way to the middle of the field. It's headed there by Dean, but right to Muncie, and he makes an easy save on that one. And that will thwart that attack, and the Beavers will come back up the field as it's knocked down at the 45-yard line. Swanson trying to get control of it there, unable to do so. Seneca works it into the 30. Down the left flank and out of bounds. Last touch by the Bobcats as we roll under 33 minutes in the half. Still scoreless as Jonas Anthony will go over on the far side. It was thrown in, but Kafferlin just kind of threw it in there, let Jonas Anthony come up and play it. Bobcats work it right back in again. Inside the 10. That's Whitkin with it. Plays it back to Dean. Back out to the 30 as Dean will get it back again at the 20. Again, back out to the 30 with Trapp. Beavers will steal it away at the 25, but Bobcats work them off the ball. As I believe that was Gluvna trying to get up the field, unable to do so. Now Seneca settles it at the 30. Anthony got in front of that pass. Beavers unable to clear as the Bobcats keep it in. Into the 20 now. And it's stolen away by the Beavers. And they'll work it down the right flank all the way back into the Seneca end as it rolls inside the 20. And they're going to play it back to the goalkeeper as it'll come quickly to the near side. Defense moving it out across the 30 to the 40. Out of midfield and into the right flank. Dean with it at the 30. As he'll try to spring it in on Wetkin. But the Beavers work it out of bounds, giving the Bobcats a throw-in at the 10. Dean with ball in hand. Dumps it back here to Trapp. To the middle of the field with Seabolt. As the Seneca plays catch was it here. Jonas Anthony giving chase at the perimeter. Keeping them on the outside, not allowing anything to get inside. Now the Bobcats work it into the 15. It deflects, but Bobcats get to the loose ball, and they'll work it back out to the 35. To the near side at the 20. Dean into the corner. Still with it, looking for a crosser coming through, and Muncie punches it out of the air to have it not go all the way to a Bobcat on the far side, and Beavers get to clear it out to the 40. Seneca works it right back in again. Apache Swanson with it on the far side, works it out to the 35. Bobcats work it out the midfield and right back into the 30. Dean at the 25, not able to pull the trigger as he'll send it to the far side of the field. Bobcats just playing catch with it here as they try to work it in. Nice play there by Lobdell to keep it, or no, that was Merrill, I'm sorry. No, that was Lobdell. Bobcats with it on the far side at the 20-yard line. as they continue to work it around the perimeter. Back to the middle of the field at the 30-yard line, into the 25 to the 20. Takes a long shot there, deflected, and kicked back out by Biondi as the Beavers look to get control of it here at the 20. Bobcats still with it. Out to the 10-yard line at the near hash. The Beavers defense collapse on that, not allowing a shot to get taken. And the Beavers will work it back out to the 25. Bobcats doing a good job of keeping the pressure on here in the Beavers' end. Down low, inside the end zone, comes out to the 5 and just over the top of the net and over the end line as the Bobcats got a close-in shot there, but it was a little high, and it goes out of bounds, giving the Beavers a kick from the goal crease. As Porter Allen will come to the bench, and number 5, Jacob Myers, comes into the game for the Beavers. Biondi plays it out to the 15. Bobcats settle it at the 20. Kafferlin trying to get control of it on the far side. Bobcats with it at the goal line. Back out to the 10. Long shot to the back corner and just misses wide right and over the end line, giving the Beavers yet another kick from the goal crease. As we roll up on 28 minutes to go in the half, Vanderschaft comes into the ball game for the Beavers, and it looks like that's Apache Swanson coming out. Back to play here. Beavers with it at the 10 to the 15. Bobcats collapse on the ball there, keeping it in the Beavers' end. Loose ball comes out at the 15. Jonas Anthony misses it, and Bobcats get it back at the 35. Into the 25 to the 20, down that far hash, and he rolls right in on Muncie. He'll scoop it up and alleviate that attack. He'll play it high in the air out to the 50-yard line. Gavin Kent with it there. Inside the 30, still with it, trying to go wide, crossing over, but unable to get around the defender. There's a nice play there by the Bobcat to keep Kent from getting in deep on the goalie. Bobcats right back with it. Get it inside the 30 here. Dean with it. Plays it into the near side. Wetkin into the end zone looking for a crosser and unable to get it all up in the air and over. It deflects in on Muncie. He'll alleviate that press and play it high in the air. Coming back out to the 50-yard line. Headed down there by the Bobcats. Hoffman plays it to Siebold as they work it to the far side of the field. Inside the 10. Comes to the middle of the field. Jonas Anthony has it. Plays it out to the 20, and the Bobcats will keep it in the zone. Played to the far side. A nice play there to keep it from going out of bounds. Bobcats still with it as they work it around the horn. All the way in to the 10. To the 5. Crosser to the far side. And the Beavers collapse on the ball there, not letting it get through. As Kafferlin tries to work it out and does to the 30. Still with it. Gets out to the 35. And gets it out to the midfield. Bobcats will work it right back into the Beavers' end. A long shot there is knocked down by Lobdell out to the 30. Bobcats get it at the 40. Hoffman works it into the left flank as Ongley will play it back out to the 30. Bobcats again with ball control here, trying to work it in. Stolen away by Anthony. He'll work out to the 30, still with it, reverses his field. Still with it, plays it into the right flank. And it goes out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Bobcats with the throw-in as they quickly put it back into play at the 30. Back to the 35, still with ball control. All the way to the near side to try to work it around the horn. Anthony got in front of that pass and knocks it out of bounds at the 25. Trap with it for the Bobcats to put it back into play as we're just under 25 minutes to go in the half. Callahan comes out for the Bobcats. I did not see who came in. But the Bobcats play it to the middle of the field. Lobdell tries to play it there, bounces off of Bobcat, and they'll look to maintain possession with it on the near side. Again, Beavers getting the lanes of the passing lane there, but not allowing them to get it into the middle of the field. They have to work it around the perimeter. Back out here at the 25, they're going to play it back to the 40. Hoffman with it. Gets it around the corner there. Crosser coming in. Biondi denies that entry. As the Beavers play it inside the end zone. And it goes out of bounds. It's going to be right close to the flag. We'll have to see if it's a corner kick or a throw-in. And it looks like it's going to be a corner kick. So Seneca with a golden opportunity here. They will set the kick up from the corner. And they didn't even try to bring it into the middle of the field. Beavers will get to that loose ball momentarily as Bobcats get to it. And it goes over the end line off of a deflection. Last touch by the Beavers. So another corner kick here as the Bobcats will set it up. Crosser into the middle of the field, and there's a shot, but it goes well over the top of the net. And the Beavers will have another kick from the goal crease upcoming. Muncie slow plays it a little bit here. He'll slide it out the Merrill at the 10, back inside to Ongley at the goal line, trying to work it out on the far wing. It went out of bounds. Last touch by the Bobcats. Kafferlin will throw it up the near sideline or the far sideline, and the Bobcats work it out of bounds at about the 50-yard line. Last touch by the Beavers, so the Bobcats with the throw in, just across the 50. Kafferlin knocks it out at the 25. Bobcats with another throw in on the far side of the field. Inside the 10, headed there by the Beavers. Crosser comes to the middle of the field. Oh, nice play there by Anthony to block the shot. And the Beavers clear it out of bounds on the near side. Just under 22 minutes to go before the half. We're scoreless. The Beavers have played much of this first half in their own end, as the Bobcats have maintained a ton of pressure on the Beavers. But the defense has withstood so far. And we stay scoreless here, as Muncie has yet another kick from the goal crease upcoming. Gluvna back into the game for the Beavers. Patchy Swanson on the bench. Played out to the right flank. Porter Allen is stolen away by the Bobcats at midfield, right back into the Beavers' end. Inside to the 25. Crosser coming into the middle of the field and losing control of it there. I believe that was number 19, Toothman, as he had a golden opportunity as he was breaking in on Muncie, but lost control of it. Beavers will play it up the middle of the field. Bobcats get it back inside the 20 to the 10. And the Beavers will collapse on the ball there as Kafferlin gives chase to it in the end zone, plays it back out to the 10. Bobcats get it there. They'll work it back to the 20. Now back to the 30. Anthony gets to the loose ball, drives it back out to Ken at midfield. Bobcats quickly on it, as they look like they might even play this right back to the goalkeeper, but don't. They'll play it into the left wing. And the Bobcats get it back out the midfield. Into the 40. They'll stop there, as Hoffman will play it to the left side. Again, the Bobcats try to work it in there. Good, strong defense by the Beavers, keeping them out wide. Comes to the near hash. Anthony gets a foot on the ball, but the Bobcats will regroup. Back to the 30. Long shot here. And Muncie snags that one out of the air, and that will alleviate that press. And we're halfway through the first half as Muncie plays it high in the air back out the midfield. And over. Bobcats looking to get control of it here. They do at the 30. Back out to the 40 to midfield and over. Anthony knocks it down, but unable to maintain possession. Bobcats work it into the 20. Crosser coming, headed back out. I believe that was Ongley that made the play. Comes to Glubna. He'll play it back in to Merrill, and Merrill kicks it out of bounds on the near side. And that will give Seneca a throw-in as we're just under 19 minutes to go before the half. Bobcats put it into play at the 25. Dump it inside to the 5. And it rolls into the end zone. And not able to save it before it went over the end line. That will give the Beavers another kick from the goal crease as Gavin Kent will come to the sidelines. And that was number 12 coming in. Kinston Jackson, along with Knapp coming into the ball game. And Lobdell will have a seat on the bench. As Biondi drives the ball back out to the 45-yard line, Bobcats knock it right back into the 30. To the near side, Trapp. And Whitten has it knocked out of bounds right in front of them. And that will give the Bobcats a throw-in from the near side. Hoffman with the ball in hand. Throw is into the middle of the field, headed out by the Beavers. Jackson at the 20. Lost control of it there, and the Bobcats will work it right back into the Beavers' end. Comes all the way to the near side. Comes all the way through, and the left footer had a little bit too much air underneath it and goes over the top of the net. As again, Bobcats mounting a ton of pressure here, but unable to find that finishing touch as we remain scoreless here with 17 minutes to go before the half. Muncie with ball teed up in the goal crease. The Beavers will try to get it out of their end. Slides it over to Ongley, played up the right side to Porter Allen, but he gets rubbed off the ball. He'll get right back to it again as Jackson goes down the right wing, unable to get inside the 30. Bobcats will work it right back out to the 40, to midfield and over. Down the sideline we go. Comes to the middle of the field. Nice little touch pass there, but Jonas Anthony able to get back on defense and plays it out of bounds at the 15, giving the Bobcats a throw-in. And that was nearly a disastrous play there for the Beavers, but the Bobcats are held out of the net as Trapp will get a loose ball and put a ball back into play here. Anthony gets a hold of it, drives it out of bounds at the 20. Trapp again to put it into play. Plays it back to his teammate. That was number 14, Beebe. Bobcats will work it in from the end zone. And it'll come back out to the 10. Allen drops it back. The Beavers drive it out to the 50. Toothman played it out of bounds on the near side at the 45-yard line. Glovna with a throw in here for the Beavers. Unable to get it past the defender. And the Bobcats work it down the near sideline. Dean with it as he gets inside the 5, but Jonas Anthony comes back and works him off the ball. Knapp with it inside the end zone, and it goes out of bounds off a Knapp, so the Bobcats will have a throw in here deep in the Beavers' end. Hoffman with the throw in. Just under 15 minutes to go before the half. Still scoreless. To the middle of the field. It's headed back out by the Bobcats as they'll work it around the near side. Biondi with a header there to defend that play. And it'll come to the near side at the 10-yard line. And the Bobcats will have yet another throw-in from the near sideline. Hoffman will wait for his teammates to make a change here. As number 18 comes in, Komisarski. Hoffman played it to the middle of the field, trapped with it at the 25. Deflects off of Jonas Anthony. Right back to, was whistled out of bounds on the near side. So Jonas Anthony will pick it up, throw it in for the Beavers. Down the near sideline. Trying to get Gluvna freed up, unable to do so. Bobcats will come right back with it. Komisarski to the 40, and they'll work it into the near side. Knapp plays it to the middle of the field. Merrill giving chase for it. Bobcats get inside the 20, to the 15, to the 10. There's a shot, and it goes wide left of the net. I don't know if Muncie got a hand on it before it went out of bounds or not. Doesn't look like it, as the Beavers will have yet another kick from the goal crease. He'll slide it over to Ongley. And he'll get it out across the 5 as Jonas Anthony will come to the near side at the 25. He'll stop, play it to the middle of the field, but nobody's there. Now Merrill will come away with it at the 45. Bobcats work it right back into the 40. To the 30 with it. Coming to the near side. Komisarski. Inside the 10, he'll cross over at the 5, back out to the 15. Hoffman, and takes a shot, but right into the belly of Muncie as he makes another easy save and alleviates some of the pressure that Bobcats have been applying. Muncie plays it out across midfield. Going to the far side, Jackson giving chase to it. And the Bobcats lose it out of bounds inside their side. Beavers with a throw-in. As we roll up on 12 minutes to go, Swanson will come back in along with Ethan Bem and Parker Nichols coming into the game. As Jackson will have a seat on the bench along with Porter Allen and Gluvna. As the play is working down on the far side, Bobcats get it back out to midfield. And they'll push it down the left flank inside the 30. A little give and go play there as they'll work it inside the 10 at the 5. Still with it. Coming to the middle of the field. Nicely tipped there by Jonas Anthony. Back out to the 15. Hoffman there with it. Reverses his field. I'm sorry, that's number 14, not that's Beebe with it. And lost it out of bounds off of the Beaver. Komisarski will have the throw in here at the 10-yard line. He'll give way to Hoffman. Strong throw into the middle of the field. Anthony plays it in the air with a header. Back out to the 30. Dean with it. Plays it into the near side to Hoffman at the 20. Left-footed footer coming in, and it goes over the end line. And this will be a corner kick for the Bobcats just under 11 minutes before the half. And I believe that's Braden George to set it up for the Bobcats. Plays it to the middle of the field out at the 20. Shot taken there. Beavers will deflect it and keep it from going to the back of the net. And again, another strong shot by the Bobcats. Another shot is blocked as the Beavers are collapsing on the Bobcats here, just not letting the ball get through to Muncie. And that ball will deflect out of bounds on the near side. Seneca with yet another throw-in. Beavers working with a bunch of numbers inside the end zone to keep that ball from getting inside the net. Hoffman with a strong throw-in to the middle of the field. Levi Merrill plays it out of the air with a header. Bobcats get a shot, but that's right to Muncie, and he makes the snag out of the air to alleviate the pressure. And play will come back up the field. Just under 10 minutes before the half. And that ball's going to come all the way out to the 50-yard line. Knocked down by Nichols and straight out of bounds. That'll give Seneca the throw-in on the far side. Kafferlin looks to settle it there, back to the middle of the field. Bobcats get to the loose ball and will come to the near side to Komisarski. Inside, and that is number 17, Zaseda, with it, and try to cross her, but it's deflected out of bounds over the end line, and that will be another corner kick for the Bobcats. 9 minutes to go before the half. George will set it up as he puts it down in the corner. Crosser coming. High in the air. Muncie with a save, and Biondi will push it back out to the 10. Seneca gets on it again. There's another shot, but it goes high over the top of the net. I don't know how Muncie was able to keep that play out of the back of the net, but somehow he did. Got a little help from some of his teammates, I believe, but we're still scoreless here as we're rolling up on 8 minutes to go before the half. Kent back into the ball game for the Beavers along with Apache Swanson. Beavers play it down the right side. Bobcats will settle it at the 30, right back into the 25. Into the left wing, Beavers will corral it there. Play it back out to the 20. Out across to the 40. Bobcats get control of it. We'll work it to the near side. All the way into the 15. Zaseda. And that goes over the end line, and the Bobcats with another corner kick. Last touch by the Beavers. And again, George will come over to put this crosser coming in with 7:40 to go before the half. He'll tee it up. Crosser comes in all the way to the far side. Beavers play it out of the air. The Bobcats look to settle it at the 10. There's the shot, but it goes over the top of the net, about 3 feet high. And the Beavers will get yet another kick from the goal crease. George is going to come to the bench for the Seneca Bobcats and take a break. And I believe that was number 15 coming in for him, Galkowski. Beavers play it out of bounds at the 5-yard line. That'll give Seneca a throw-in on the far sideline. Back out across the 25 to the 35. Bobcats get it. We'll play it to the near side at the 30. Komarski. Back out to the 10. There's a shot. It deflects. And they try to keep it. And it goes in off of Biondi into the back of the net. And I believe that goal was scored right here by number 18, Komisarski. Gets it off of the deflection. And the Seneca Bobcats lead it 1-0 at the 6:23 mark of the first half. They're back to action here. Beavers try to work it down the near side. It's kicked out of bounds by the Bobcats, I believe. The official says it was Bobcat ball as they quickly throw it in and work it down the near sideline. Back out to the 50. Deflects off of the Beaver. Gluvna tries to get in front of that play, but the Bobcats work it into the 30. Komisarski gets it into Zaseda. Anthony will work it to the near side and out of bounds. And the Bobcats will have another throw-in on the near side. Just under 60 minutes to go before the half. Dean will come in and throw it back in for the Bobcats. Deflects back out to the 15. Bobcats will set it back up at the 20, back inside to the 10. Long shot, and it finds the back of the net as it goes low near side. And Bobcats quickly score again at the 5:18 mark here to make it 2-0. Kent will slide it back to Merrill. Anthony plays it over to Ongley. It's stolen away, and the Bobcats applying some more pressure here. Overran the play. Reverse their field, get a shot, but it's blocked by a couple of Beavers. And it will come to the near sideline and out of bounds, giving the Bobcats a throw-in on the near side. Just under 5 minutes to go before the half. Hoffman with it. That shot just misses wide left. That will give the Beavers a kick from the goal crease. Muncie will set it at the top of the crease, slide it right up the middle of the field to Merrill. Merrill has it poked off of him back to Biondi. Play comes to the near side. Zaceda with a crosser, and it's partially blocked, and then Merrill plays it back out to the 40. Dean with it, works it back into the 30. Anthony will steal it at the 20, come back out to the 30, still with it, out to the 40. Plays it down the middle of the field, all the way back into the Seneca zone. In at the 25, Bobcats with the ball back out to the 40. To the 50. Dean drives it into the 20, knocked down there by the Beavers. Ongley try to get it into the left wing. Unable to maintain possession there. Gluvna plays it back to Merrill as Anthony will get control of it at the 30. Plays it down the near side, out across the midfield. Bobcats work it right back in again. Dean with it inside the 40. And that goes off of Dean and out of bounds, played by Anthony. As Knapp will come back into the game for the Beavers. And it looks like Ongley will take a much-needed break on the bench. Under 3 minutes to go before the half. Anthony plays it down to the 45. Bobcats will settle it there. Nice play there by, nearly a nice play there by Komisarski. But it went out of bounds, and that will give the Beavers a throw-in here on the near sideline. Jonas Anthony all the way down to the 20. Bobcats settle it there. Komisarski to the middle of the field, gets a return pass at the 40. Out across the 50, it deflects to Gluvna, to Jonas Anthony, and he'll work it into the 40. Back out to the 45, to midfield, right back to Anthony again. Ball pinballing around there a little bit. Kent will get it back to Jonas, into the right wing. Beavers play it back to the 50. Merrill dumps it in. Bobcats get to it, push it back out to the 50 and over. Beavers doing a better job of maintaining ball control here as Merrill will work it down the right side to midfield and over. Nice crossover move there by Kafferlin. Gets it inside the 20. Beavers giving chase. Crosser coming in, and the goalkeeper's going to scoop that one up and alleviate that attack. Peterson with an easy save will throw it down the near sideline to Komisarski. Beebe plays it back into his defense. Coming up on a minute to go in the half. Hoffman into the end zone. And it's whistled on the offside at the 15. Beavers get a free kick at the 15-yard line. A minute to go before the half. Biondi will tee it up at the 15. And he'll drive it across the 50 to the 40, out to the 30. Bobcats get it and work it right back out to midfield. Down the left flank they go. Inside the 10. To the middle of the field, tipped in there. And Muncie with a nice diving save to his left, deflects it out of bounds. And they're going to say his last touch by the Bobcats. giving the Beavers a chance to clear the zone with the free kick from the goal crease 14 seconds before the half. Biondi plays it to the middle of the field, gets another shot at it, and will play that far out of bounds on the far side at the 20-yard line. But the horn sounds to signify the end of the half as Seneca has a good lead here of 2-0 at the half. We're going to take a break and be back right after a few words from some of our sponsors. So we'll be back right after this.
Knapp's Butcher Block, located at 11523 Route 6 in Corry, offers custom processing for beef, pork, and lamb. You can purchase individual cuts of your choice of meat and hamburger, or stock up. Fill your freezer by purchasing half or whole cows or hogs, both grass and grain-fed. For more information, pricing, and availability, give Knapp's Butcher Block a call today, 814-964-0225. Butcher Block also offering deer processing from now to the end of deer season. K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget, we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. J.H. Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford. As licensed and insured contractors, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating offers expertise in heating, air conditioning, water heating repair, and installation. Are you ready to enhance your home's comfort? At J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, they're dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Contact J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today for expert advice, product inquiries, and professional installation services. Give them a call today at 814-654-7624 or visit them at 275 Main Street in Spartansburg. Humes Ford of Corry is proud to be one of the premier dealerships in the Corry area, carrying a full line of new Ford products and all makes of quality used vehicles. Humes Ford offers auto sales, financing, service, and parts. From the moment you walk into their showroom, you'll know their commitment to customer service is second to none. Whether you need to purchase, finance, or service a new or pre-owned vehicle, you've come to the right place. Humes Ford of Corry, 13626 Route 6 in Corry. Contact them today at 814-665-8207 or visit them online at www.humesford.net. Located at 983 North Center Street, Healthy Smiles of Corry is committed to making sure their Corry neighbors have access to good customer service and excellence in dentistry. Everyone on their team values their patient relationships and make it their priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate, and complete oral care that you and your family deserve. Healthy Smiles wants all their patients to leave their practice with a beautiful and healthy smile that they love to show off. For more information, contact Contact them today at 814-664-4011 or visit them online at www.healthysmilesofcorry.com. With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union Building on North Center Street in Corry.
At Erie County Community College, we offer students of every kind access to education. For the student who's been out of school for 30 years, to the professional trying to move up in their job, or someone trying to start a new career, you belong here. Community college can be a stepping stone or a way to get right into the workforce. With online and in-person class times, it's education your way on your schedule. Come learn with us at EC3. Tuition is free. For more information, visit ec3pa.org.
Located at 34 North Center Street, Epiphany's Emporium offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come check out their creative inventory. They have gift items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have crystals, handcrafted wood items, fiber art, and art supplies. Check out their craft sodas as well. It's all at Epiphany's Emporium. Let your creativity soar.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
Dahlia Gifts and Decor offers great gifts and goods for you and your home. Try their loose leaf teas, honey, and dips. They have handmade jewelry, leather goods, refurbished antiques and vintage items, and handmade items by local artisans. From baby, wedding, and anniversary items to bath and body, candles, room sprays, pet items, and so much more, Dahlia's has seasonal decor to meet your needs, and new items are added all the time. So what are you waiting for? Stop in at Dahlia Gifts and Decor, 10 South Center Street in Corry. Corry Chevrolet is a family-operated and locally owned car dealership offering an award-winning General Motors service department with factory-trained and certified technicians and offer a fully stocked parts department. Corry Chevrolet's personal dedication is to provide you the very best sales and service experience. Contact Chop, Shane, or Bill today at 814-664-8614. Corry Chevrolet, a family dealership with your family in mind. Located at the Y in Columbus. The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope and peace and purpose found in Jesus. Through authentic worship, compassionate service, and genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Christ and share His love with the world. Sunday services start at 10 a.m. with children and youth care provided, complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corry.
Grab your quarters and get ready to level up. On Saturday, October 12th, join the Erie Otters as we kick it back old school to the arcade days for Retro Game Night. With Wreck-It Windsor in town, the Super Auto Brothers will look to claim the high score in a winning effort.
Let's go! Yahoo!
And don't miss your chance to win a player-signed retro gaming console. Get retro with the Otters on October 12th. Get your tickets now on ottershockey.com.
Well, welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and we are through halftime here. The Humes Ford of Corry halftime report. Seneca scored 2 goals in that first half, one at the 6:23 mark, and another one at the 5:18 mark. First goal was scored by Komisarski. Second goal, that did not get the goal score, as George has it teed up here for the Fox Family Insurance opening kick here to start things off in the second half as Seneca Bobcats get it going here. Second half brought to us by Epiphany's Emporium and Painted Finch as the Bobcats will work it down the near sideline. All the way to the end line and over, and that will give the Beavers a kick from the goal crease. Muncy will await the ball to come in from the sideline. He'll tee it up at the top of the crease. Slides it over to Ongley on the near side. Played it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line, so Bobcats with a throw-in upcoming. On a very cool, crisp evening here at Howard Sheen Field. It took a while for the Bobcats to get on the board, but they got on the board with back-to-back goals pretty quick. Hoffman with a throw-in. Inside the crease. Seneca will get it back out to the 20-yard line. Hoffman with it. It deflects off of Allen to the middle of the field, and the Beavers try to play it back out of the end zone, unable to clear. Another shot blocked by Anthony. Seneca with it at the 5-yard line. Merrill giving chase and finally clears it back out across the 40. Bobcats get right on it again. Kent will steal it away at the midfield. Down the right side he goes to the 30, still with it. Inside the 10. And he'll work it back here to the 20-yard line as Swanson comes up to help out. Tries to play it back at the 30, but nobody was there. And Seneca will work it down the near side with George. Kafferlin giving chase. George gets by him into the end zone and off the side of the left side of the net. That's out of play. And the Beavers with another kick from the goal crease upcoming. So a couple of big rushes there, one by the Beavers and one by Seneca. Neither team able to find the back of the net. Muncy taking his time, teeing it up in the crease. Biondi plays it out across the 30. Seneca will settle it at the 25, inside to the 20, to the 15. And Ongley will point to his goalkeeper, Muncy, as he'll come up and pick up the loose ball. That alleviates that pressure. As Muncy will play it back out to the 40-yard line. Seneca knocks it down as Beebe works it into the 30. Right flank as the Bobcats will work it into the end zone. Crosser coming, and Ongley will settle it. But here's an opportunity, and there's the back of the net. With another good goal there by the Bobcats. And I believe that was number 14, Beebe, with the score. 37-minute mark of the second half. Cameron Beebe with the goal, making it 3-0. Kent with the free kick for the Beavers, getting it back into play. Merrill will play it to the far side to Jonas Anthony. Stolen away by the Bobcats at the 40. And stolen right back by Anthony at the 30. To the midfield for Swanson. Allen plays it back over to Swanson. Swanson gives it up as Beebe will get it at the 40. Back across the 50 as Seneca quickly gets back into the Beavers' end. Stopping at the 20. Komarski gives way. Crosser coming, but it's deflected by Ongley. Seneca's still with it at the 10. There's a long shot, and it's going to go over the end line. Shot taken there by number 15, Galkowski. Beavers with the free kick from the goal crease now. Biondi plays it to the near side. Swanson out across the 40, loses control at the 50. As they will work it right back in. Seneca will work it down on the near side. Out of bounds, losing control. I believe that was George. Kaffelin with a throw-in. Gets to the midfield. Hoffman's with it there for the Bobcats. And tried to sneak it through, but the Beavers are able to get to the loose ball. Swanson with it. Kicks it back to Kafferlin at the 25, back out to the 30. Beebe steals it back. It'll deflect and come to Ongley Merrill as he gets up to midfield. Dumps it into Seneca's end. They'll get control of it, work it back across the 50. Merrill steals it back for the Beavers. Swanson plays it inside to the 30. Kent plays it back to Swanson, but Swanson loses control of it. Kafferlin comes up. And a nice little sweep steal there by Beebe. He'll work it into the right wing. As Seneca will get it into the 20. Still with it. Comes all the way to the near side at the 20 to the 15. Inside the 10 to the 5. There's a shot. Deflects off of Muncie and goes wide right. Still in play. Seneca will settle it at the goal line. They'll send it back to the 5. Crosser coming to the middle of the field. Biondi knocks it out of the air. Beavers try to play it up the far flank, but the Seneca Bobcats get in front of that. And they lose it out the far sideline. They'll dump it right back in. As play continues, Crosser comes to the middle of the field. Deflects, but not towards the net. Kafferlin steals it away at the goal line. He'll get it back out across the 20 to the 30. And I believe that was Allen coming back, but he gets tripped up. No call there. Ball back out to the 30. Bobcats get it, send it into the 20. Into the near flank, left-handed shot, and it goes wide right. As they had Muncie coming to his right, and crossbody shot goes over the end line. As action is starting to pick up here in the second half. Jackson back into the game for the Beavers. As Apache Swanson will take a break on the bench. And we're coming up on 33 minutes to go in the ball game. Muncie slides it to Ongley. Over here to the near side to Kafferlin. He'll get around one Bobcat and tries to get it out to the 15, unable to do so. Bobcats with it. Beavers steal it back. Porter Allen, but gives it up at the 10. There's a long shot, and it goes off the outside of the net, as that shot was just wide right of the net. 33 minutes to go in the ball game. Seneca out in front, 3-0. They led 2-0 at halftime, as they put one more in here in the second half. As Biondi will play it back out to the 40-yard line. Jackson with it. At his 30, plays it back to the 20. Merrill will play it out the midfield. And the Beavers play it right out of bounds. Porter Allen. As Beebe will scoop up a loose ball and put it back. I'm sorry, that's Hoffman. Down the sideline, Kafferlin plays it to the middle of the field. Seneca at the 10. Long shot, but Muncie's right there as he takes that in the midsection and gathers it in with no rebound. Muncie plays it high in the air out to the 40. To midfield and out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Seneca with the throw in. Hoffman awaits a loose ball. And he'll put it back into play with the throw in here. Kafferlin trying to get to it. Merrill steps in. Out across the 40. Seneca will play it right back in. Kafferlin again. Out across the 30 to the 40. Still with it at midfield. Unable to get across midfield as Seneca will work it right back in the Beavers' end. And they lose it out of bounds about the 10-yard line. Beavers with the throw in. Onley. Seneca will set up in the offensive zone here as they look to steal it away and do it at the 20-yard line. Trying to work it into the middle of the field. They'll work all the way across to the far side. Kafferlin heads it back out to the 20. Seneca will settle it at the 25, working it around the perimeter. Another crosser comes in all the way to the near side at the goal line. Left-handed shot, or left-footed shot, and Muncie snags that out of the air. He'll play it high in the air, out across midfield. Allen to settle it at the 45, unable to do so. It's played back out of bounds on the far side. Last touch by the Bobcats. Beavers with the throw-in. Anthony down the far sideline. Bobcats knock it out of the air and will play it back into the Beavers' end. Denying the entry. As Seneca looks to settle it on the far side. They'll bring it all the way back out the midfield and regroup from there. Back inside to the 25. They'll chase it down into the end zone. And it looks like this is going to be a corner kick for the Bobcats. Hoffman going over to the far corner to put this ball into play. Crosser comes in. They found a way to find the back of the net, and I believe that was number 17 with the goal, or is that 12? 17, 29-12 mark. Yes, that was number 17. Jaseda with the goal, 29-12. As we get back to action here, Seneca with control at midfield and over. As they get into the Beavers' end, that ball will come all the way back into the goal crease as Muncie will snag it up. 29 minutes to go in the ball game. Muncie plays it out to the 45-yard line, knocked down by the Bobcats there. Allen trying to work them off the ball there as Beebe stays with it. Unable to get it in. Ongley will drive it out to midfield and over. Seneca sends it right back in with Hoffman at the 40. To the middle of the field, he'll cross over, staying with it at the 35. Drives it into the right wing. Kafferlin plays it back out to the 40. Again, Hoffman with it. Works it right back into the 20. To midfield, Jonas Anthony steals it away. He'll dance around with it. And it has it deflect as Biondi tried to get it out, but unable to do so, and it's going to roll wide left as Muncie dives to his right, and we might have a penalty kick here as Biondi came back in and made a tackle inside the box. Now they're calling that it's a kick from the goal crease as Muncie will slide it over to Biondi. Biondi slides it all the way through, and the Bobcats knock it out of bounds at the goal line. Kafferlin quickly throws it back in at the 20. Beavers lose it out of bounds, and the Bobcats will have a throw in about the 25-yard line. Seneca with the throw in. Got to decide who's going to put it back into play. And they're going to whistle this down. I don't know what the call is. But the Beavers get the throw, and as Kafferlin puts it back into play. Ball comes back into the Seneca end. Swanson sends it into the left wing. Beavers unable to maintain the attack there as Seneca will play it out on the far side at the 20-yard line. Beavers with a throw-in. Seneca plays it back out to the 10. Works it back out to the 40. To midfield and over. To the 20. Stolen away by the Beavers. Nicely played there. Seneca steals it right back at the 30, right back to the middle of the field. Crosser doesn't get through Biondi as he's able to knock it out of the air and work it back out to the 20. Seneca regains control, keeping it in the Beavers' end. Stolen back by the Beavers. And right back to Seneca. Biondi will play it. And we might have a whistle here on a tackle inside the box. And we might be having a penalty kick this time. So this is number 19, Toothman, one of the captains. And he puts it in the back of the net for Seneca's 5th goal. At the 25-54 mark. And it is official runaway now for the Bobcats as they lead 5-0. Beavers with the Fox Family Insurance kick here to get things back into play as Kent is going to come to the sideline along with Anthony and Allen. So at midfield, that's Kafferlin with it. He'll play it back into his own end to Merrill. Merrill continues to play it back to his defense to Lobdell, stolen away by the Bobcats. And there's a shot, and it goes wide left. Muncie with another diving attempt, but doesn't get a hand on it. And that will be a kick from the goal crease for the Beavers. As Seneca continues their tenacious attack tonight. They lead at 5-0. Play comes to the near side. And ricochets off of a Beaver over the end line. So a corner kick for the Bobcats. Well, they say that it was last touched by the Bobcats, so it'll be a kick from the goal crease as Muncie has it teed up. Played out to the 40. Bobcats will work it right back in there. Down the near sideline. Inside the 20. To the 5. Back out to the 10. A shot's taken, but it goes wide left or wide right over the end line. Giving the Beavers a kick from the goal crease. Slow played to Biondi. He'll kick it to the right side. Bobcats get control of the ball back to the 20. come to the near side. And they'll dump it into the end zone and over the end line. And another kick from the goal crease for the Beavers as we have 24 minutes to go in the ball game. Slow playing it back to the defender. Ongley gets around one, plays it up to Lobdell, and it's stolen away by the Bobcats at the 15. There's a long shot, low shot, and Muncie's able to corral that one. And again, no rebound given up by Mr. Muncie, as he's going to play it high in the air, out across midfield. Bobcats look to settle it and play it right out of bounds on the near side, about the 40-yard line. Beavers will get the throw in here. Lobdell puts it back into play. Swanson on the near sideline, kicks it through one defender. Chases after it, not able to get control of it, and the Bobcats will come right back the other way with it. To the middle of the field, knocked back by Vanderschaff. Seneca will settle it and bring it back to midfield and over. Inside the 10. A whiff on the shot there, and there's another shot, but it's well over the top of the net, not a play. More subs coming into the game for the Bobcats. Muncie awaits to put the ball back into play. 22 minutes to go in the game. Gets it over to Biondi. It's stolen away by the Bobcats. And it goes off the post and in. Another goal for the Seneca Bobcats. This time, just quickly into the game. And I believe that's number 8 with the goal. 21-34 mark. As the offensive onslaught continues here, Seneca leads 6-0 now. Kafferlin with the ball at midfield to put it back into play. 21-16 to go. Merrill will come to the sideline to take a breather. As Kafferlin puts it back into play. Back to Jonas Anthony. He'll play it over midfield. As Kafferlin settles it at the 35. He'll cross it over, keeping it moving up the field. Goes out of the bounds on the far side. Beavers with the throw in here. Bobcats steal it back and knock it out of bounds at the 40. Beavers with another throw in. Seneca will come away with it at midfield, down the right side and out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Jonas Anthony with the ball to throw it back into play for the Beavers. They'll throw it back to his defense here. Biondi plays it back to him at the 35, and they lose it out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That'll give Seneca the throw in. 20 minutes to go in the game. And a tackle called there. So Seneca with a free kick at about the 35-yard line. As they'll tee this one up. Right in on goal. Muncie with a save. And it slides into the net. have no idea who last touched it there, but I believe they're going to call that a good goal. And Seneca leads by 7 now at the 19:06 mark. Well, we come back out the midfield. Vanderschaft to put it into play for the Beavers. And it looks like we have a change in goal for Seneca. Vanderschaft awaiting the signal to put it back into play as they await for the goalie to get geared up here. We have roughly 18 minutes to go before the end of the game. And we're back to action here. Beavers play it back to the 30-yard line. Knocked down on the far side, stolen away by Seneca. Down the far sideline they go. All the way into the end zone and over the end line. Last touch by the Beavers, so a corner kick upcoming here for Seneca. They will set it up. Crosser coming. And headed over the top of the net by number 8, Burlingham. And that will give the Beavers a kick from the goal crease. 17 minutes to go in the game. They'll play it over to Biondi. He'll get it out across the 30, out across the 40 as it rolls to the Seneca side of the 50. They'll get control of it and bring it right back across the 50. Now they're going to settle it at the 50, regroup. As they dump it back into the Beavers' end, Jonas Anthony with it at the 25. Seneca looking to get control of it, unable to do so. As a couple of players converge on the ball there. Merrill with it, down the near sideline, knocked out of the air by Seneca, as they'll work it right back into the Beavers' end. At the 15, to the 10. Jonas Anthony works it back out to the 20, knocked down there by Seneca. Beavers get to it, play it back to the middle of the field, out across the 35 to the 40. Seneca settles it at the 45, comes right back to the midfield with it, as they're going to reset the defense here. Stolen away by the Beavers at the 40-yard line. Pass right to a Seneca Bobcat. They'll come to the near side with it. Zax plays it down the left flank, and it goes out of bounds inside the 20. Myers puts it into play, and again it goes out of bounds by last touch by a Bobcat, it looks like. Official says last touch by a Beaver. As Seneca will get the throw in. Zax puts it in play. Knocked out of the air by the Beavers. Merrill with a good play there. Seneca regains control, keeping it in the Beavers' end. Down the right flank and out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Beavers with the throw in. Just under 15 minutes to go in the game. As again, substitutes for the Beavers as Swanson and Ongley come back into the game. Jonas Anthony will head to the sideline for a breather. Knocked out of the air at the 30-yard line, pushing it into the Beavers' end. Seneca steals it at the 10. Biondi gets to the loose ball and drives it to the near sideline out of bounds. Seneca puts it right back into play. They'll get control of it inside the 5. And the Beavers play it back out across the 30 to the 40-yard line. Tried to play it back, but unable to keep it in possession of it. Seneca gets control, works it down the far sideline to the middle of the field. Inside the 10. Beavers play it to the near side, and it goes out of bounds inside the end zone. Seneca with a throw in deep in the Beavers' end. I believe maybe the Bobcats stepped on the line as he threw that one back in. Beavers with the throw in now at the same spot as Ongley has ball in hand. As we wait for some substitutes to get in and out. And we get back to action here. Beavers played up the near side and out of bounds, so Seneca with a throw in about the 40-yard line. Zax plays it in. Settled there by Sable. Passes it to the far side of the field. Seneca plays it back into their own end. As they look to get to midfield and over. Down the left flank they go, inside the 20. And unable to save it before it goes over the end line. Beavers with a kick from the goal crease. Muncie has a couple of balls to choose from, and he sends one to the sideline. And it looks like the Beavers going to make a change in the goal as Muncie is going to come out. And that's Kingston Jackson with the 03 jersey as he'll put it into play to Biondi. Plays it out wide, and the Beavers lose it out of bounds. So Bobcats with a throw in on the far side of the field inside the 20. As we roll up on 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Seneca out in front handedly, 7-0. It was a 2-0 lead at halftime. And it has ballooned into a 7-0 lead here as the Bobcats have poured 5 goals in the second half. And have made this one a blowout. Swanson loses control of it as it rolls back to Merrill at the 15. Out to the 20. Again, Swanson with it, but unable to get by a couple of Bobcats. Stolen away at the 20-yard line inside the 15. And there's a shot, and it goes wide left of the net. Beavers with a kick from the goal crease as Jackson will tee it up. And we have 10 minutes to go in the game. Slides it over to Biondi. Biondi gets it out across the 20. Bobcats settle at the 25. It's deflected off of Swanson. I'm sorry, that was Vanderschaff. Seneca regains control at the 40. And they'll work it back into the 50. Zax with it. Down the near sideline. Poked out at the 20. And Seneca will regroup at the 40 again. Zax with it. Sends it to the far side of the field. Trap. Gets it into the 20. Beavers with the good swarming defense keeps it from getting inside. As again, the Bobcats are going to have to work it on in from the outside. And they lose it out of bounds. Beavers with the throw-in at the 20-yard line. Down to 9 minutes. Running clock here. As Seneca gets it worked back into the 30-yard line. To the near side at the 20. Inside to the 10. Now they work it back out to the 25. Into the 20. And kicked out of bounds right at the goal line. Seneca with the throw in. And again, we have substitutes coming in and out for the Bobcats. Hetherington to put it back into play. Nice throw in from the sideline. Played out to the 10. Little give and go here as it's getting condensed. Beavers able to play it back out to the 15. Finally get to a loose ball and drive it out across the 35 to the 40 with Kent. Plays it back to Swanson at the 35. And it ricochets off of a Bobcat and out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Just under 8 minutes to go in the game. Myers to put it back into play for the Beavers. Played up to Swanson as the Bobcats will settle it and send it out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Again, Myers. Headed out of bounds again by the Bobcats. Again, Myers. As they play it back inside the 20, the Bobcats lose it out of bounds. And they're going to say it was last touched by Kent, and it'll be Bobcat throwing at the 15. Out across the 40. Swanson tried to steal it there. Bobcats will regroup at the 30-yard line. Across the field, they lose it out of bounds at the 45. So the Beavers with the throw-in on the far side of the field, just under 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Seneca works it to the 30. Down the near hash. Peterson with it. Works it into the left wing, but he loses it, and it's going to roll out of bounds inside the end zone. Beavers with a throw in there. Ongley. He'll reset the play. Out across the 30. Seneca will settle it inside the 20 with it. They'll regroup at the 30. Long shot into the right flank. Open man, and Jackson with a nice save, but loses control of it. It'll go over the end line, and will give the Bobcats a corner kick here. Just under 6 minutes to finish up. Crosser comes in. It's headed by Peterson, but it goes over the top of the net and over the end line, giving the Beavers a kick from the goal crease. Jackson finally gets a ball to put back into play as we have 5 minutes to go. He'll tee it up at the top of the crease. Play it right down the middle of the field. Seneca settles it at the 35. Peterson sends it into the right flank. Beavers steal it away. He'll steal it back at the 15. Inside the top 10 to the 5 into the end zone. Back to Peterson at the goal line. He tries to work along the goal line. Ball comes back out to the 20. Zach's with it there. Sends it across the field. And it goes by everybody. And out of bounds on the far side, giving the Beavers a throw-in. As we roll up on 4 minutes to finish up. Got as far as the 25, and Seneca kicks it out of bounds there. So the Beavers will move up to the 25 with another throw-in. Gets across midfield and out of bounds about the 35-yard line. Seneca with the throw-in. Knocked down at the 50 by the Beavers. Worked back into the 40. Beavers get to the loose ball, but Zachs comes away with it at his own 40. Vanderschaft plays it back into the Seneca end. Kent with it at the 20, trying to spring a Beaver free down the right side, and the goalie comes out and slides into the ball and alleviates the one chance the Beavers had here tonight. Played high in the air, back to midfield. Inside the 30. And deflects out of bounds. Looks like it was last touched by the Bobcats, so the Beavers with the throw-in just under 3 minutes in the game. Biondi drives it down the far side to midfield and over. It'll roll inside the 30, inside the 20, and Seneca plays it out of bounds about the 25-yard line, giving the Beavers a throw-in. 2:25 to go. As the Beavers get it into the middle of the field. Seneca will work them off the ball on that far sideline. Goes out of bounds. Beavers with the throw-in as they work it into the 20. Seneca with it right back out across the 40. To midfield, they're going to dump it in, and Jackson's going to come out and scoop it up inside the box to alleviate that fast break attempt. He'll play it high in the air. Lands at the 50-yard line and scoots over. Seneca comes away at the 40 with it. To the Beavers 40 and over. Beavers get to the loose ball, play it back to Biondi at the 15. Into the left flank. Merrill with it. Out to the 40, and Seneca will regain control. Merrill still giving chase to it. Seneca finally settles it at the 20. Peterson coming to the near side, knocked away by Myers. Ongley will play it to the near sideline and out of bounds about the 20-yard line. Just under a minute to finish up. Zach's with it. Throwing in for the Bobcats. Headed by Ongley right back to the near sideline and out of bounds at the 10. Back to the 20. Seneca will work it back to the 30 here. Long shot from the 30. Jackson punches it out to the goal line. And Biondi plays it into the right wing. And Seneca lets it go out of bounds. 20 seconds to go. Played back in at the 10. Seneca with it at the 15. There's the shot, and it's over the top of Jackson as he was in no man's land. 1 second to go, and Seneca scores again to make it 8-0 as the horn sounds. And there is your final tonight, 8-0, as the Beavers will come and shake hands, and we'll wrap things up here in the P2 Paving postgame report as Seneca a little too much firepower tonight for the Beavers. And the Beavers will have to regroup and finish up this season. Seneca with a nice game tonight. It was 2-0 at the half. And then the onslaught of goals came in the second half as they turned it into a runaway. So we appreciate you tuning us in and enjoying the broadcast. And look at our schedule, and we'll have a few more things coming up as we will wrap things up here tonight at Howard Sheen Field. I'm Dewey Hurd. Thanks for tuning us in. Until we meet again, we're going to say God bless and good night.